You know, I had some really big plans for April and May when it came to tackling my backlog, and I really wanted to carve out some PlayStation 3 games and get some platinum trophies, but my plans are completely ruined because Bethesda decided to shadow drop one of their all-time classics in a new remastered form. After this happened, all my plans went out the window and I chose to focus on Oblivion Remastered. Oblivion Remastered is the main game that I played in April and May, but before it dropped, I was playing some other games that I want to talk about as well. Let's get into the games that I played during April and May 2025. Okay, really quick, I just want to mention, me and my wife played It Takes Two and got the platinum trophy before Oblivion Remastered dropped. But when I went to go record the footage on PC, it told me to download the EA app. And I refuse to download that garbage trash app on my PC. That's not happening. Also, I played Fallout New Vegas. I'm like a third of the way through, but again, I can't get it to work on my PC without downloading a bunch of mods. And just to record some footage, I didn't really want to do that. So I am playing through New Vegas on PS3, but that also took a backseat once Oblivion Remastered dropped. Anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I played was the marathon playtest, and I was able to participate, and I made a whole video going in depth on my opinions, so I don't want to go too in depth here. I also have a live stream VODs of me playing if you're interested in watching me get smoked. And I would like to preface as well that those videos were made pre-Bungie getting caught stealing art assets from an artist named Anti-Real on Twitter. This isn't even like libel or slander. They legit lifted art assets and designs from an artist named Anti-Real on Twitter. That legit happened. Confirmed by Bungie. I was extremely excited for Marathon, and I really enjoyed the playtest. There were issues that I thought were there with the gameplay loop and, you know, other things, other game systems, but overall, I did think the loop was fun enough. I did think it was a good extraction shooter, but it wasn't like a new development in the formula. The hunters were all fun to play as well, and the gunplay felt really good. The time to kill was extremely fast, but I think that's something they could tune over future playtests, just fine-tune that. After the art scandal though, I just don't know if I can support this game. Video games are art, but you can clearly see the art style is heavily based on and copying Anti-Real's style. And that's without mentioning the straight up stolen assets they straight lifted right off of Twitter. The main thing Marathon had going for it was its unique art style, and now that's not even unique. It's copying as well as stealing her art. That's just not something I can support. If there are future playtests, I will try the game out because I want to see this Marathon thing through since, you know, I made so many videos on the closed alpha. But unless they change the things they copied and stole or pay the artist they did this to, I will most likely be out of the day one conversation for Marathon. But up until that point, I'm down to play all the open betas and all that. I was lucky and obtained an invite to the Wildgate playtest as well. This was the closed playtest that you had to sign up for pre-Steam Next Fests. And not to keep the negative train going, but I just cannot recommend Wildgate right now. I don't want to say it's outright a bad game. Maybe it's just not my taste and others will love it. But after playing the playtest, I just don't think with the way the gameplay loop is currently designed that the game is fun. Like at all. Like I just didn't have fun. And I'm not trying to be a hater, but the game is just mad slow. The flying feels slow. The fights feel slow. Looting and raiding different destinations feels slow. I didn't even know what I was doing for the entire time that I played. You're supposed to steal this artifact and escape while looting buildings and outposts along the way to the artifact. But I just don't understand what the point of the looting is. You don't keep anything in between runs, and the things that you loot are just ship turrets that really don't change things in any meaningful way. Player fights are boring and slow, with no clear way on how to beat the other players besides destroying their ship, which takes like forever. Ship combat is clunky and not fun, and doing all of this while trying to find and fight over the artifact is just not a fun time. Maybe if you get really into the roleplay of running a space crew, you might find this game really fun. And, you know, hey, there's a demo on Steam Next Fest right now. You can try it out and see for yourself, but I can't in good conscience recommend this game. I wish it and the devs success, but in my opinion, a lot would need to change for that success to happen. All right, let's get into it. The thing that I mentioned 3 times in the intro, baby. Oblivion Remastered shadow dropped towards the end of my work week. I proceeded to spend the entirety of April, May playing and achieving the platinum trophy. I played Oblivion when I was younger, but after playing Skyrim in my youth, I struggled going back and playing Oblivion. I'm also 26, by the way, so my youth was like 12 years ago. To some, that's going to sound like a lot. To others, not that much. Anyways, I was powering through and playing and starting to enjoy it when I caught vampirism. This is during my youth playthrough. I don't know what type of crack I was smoking when I was younger, but when I looked it up in like 2010, I read that I could only cure vampirism in some ridiculous, obscure way, and I gave up and just quit playing. Now, as an adult, I know that there are potions and altars that can cure it, but I was on that good shit in middle school apparently, and never knew how easy it was to cure vampirism. All that to say, I essentially got a new Elder Scrolls game in 2025. I had so much fun finally experiencing this classic Bethesda RPG. I explored so much and invested heavily into finding all the best gear that I could. I played a battle mage that focused on long swords, destruction magic, and heavy armor. I did every faction questline, but I also want to clarify that I had a second character that I played through the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood with, and I had a fully enchanted Daedric armor on my main battle mage playthrough. I then did the final quest of the game and beat it, finally seeing the ending of Oblivion for the very first time. The main story, in my opinion, was okay. It was fine, but the guild quests were the real highlight and were my favorite part of Oblivion. I really enjoyed the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild questlines the most. I felt that these questlines were unique compared to Skyrim's version and were so much fun. After I beat the game and I had the best gear in the base game, I started the DLC expansions. The Knights of the Nine expansion was like, okay. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fun for what it was, but it was just like an additional, like, smaller guild questline. I had a good time, but it didn't like blow me away or anything. The Shivering Isles, however, did blow me away. This is Bethesda at their peak and making fun and unique expansions. The Shivering Isles is a brand new open world map that is in the Mad God's realm. Sheogorath, the Mad God, is a fun character that you help throughout the expansion. Helping Sheogorath and seeing how things play out is so much fun. The new realm has really heavy Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I enjoyed seeing the new enemy types and locations. I was also able to upgrade my gear past Daedric and get full Madness gear. I did everything the Oblivion Remaster had to offer, and I enjoyed every hour of it. It was so much fun being able to finally experience Oblivion in its entirety. Alright everybody, that's everything I played in April/May. Like I said, I also beat and platinumed It Takes Two with my wife, but I'm not downloading the EA app just to record It Takes Two footage. And I also played Fallout New Vegas for a significant amount, like 10 to 15 hours or something, but I cannot get it working on PC without installing like 15 mods. So yeah, I just want to clarify that there were two other things, but these three, the Marathon playtest, Wildgate playtest, and Oblivion Remaster were the three main things that I played that I figured would be interesting to talk about. For the next video, if I'm still playing Fallout New Vegas, I will install the mods so I can get footage and talk about New Vegas more. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. The support on the channel has been just insane lately. You guys are really showing out, coming to live streams, watching my videos, liking, subscribing. You guys are making this just so much fun. Like this is like a hobby that I do, and I create videos talking about games for fun, and you guys are supporting it and showing out, and I really appreciate it. So I just want to thank you guys again for all the support. If you guys are new and you guys like what you hear, like hearing me yap about stuff, please go check out past videos, see what I've been playing throughout the year so far, and also drop a subscribe if you guys are interested in more stuff. I want to do more videos with different types of, you know, themes or about different subjects. So I also do live streams on the channel as well. You can check the live tab to see some of the VODs, and just keep an eye out because I stream completely randomly. It's not set. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much again. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.